We got election coverage for you this week on Studio 209. Studio 209 is sponsored by Vintage Faire Mall, City of Turlock Municipal Services. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Studio 209. I'm Eddie Ruiz. The 2016 election is over, but we got coverage for you guys as our very own Angelina Martin crashed a downtown viewing party to ask voters what they thought about the election. Let's take a look after a word from our sponsor.
During the winter months, the City of Turlock encourages residents to turn off their sprinkler systems. However, for those that elect to keep them on, remember that the City of Turlock's winter watering schedule only allows for watering 1 day per week. Beginning November 1st through February 28th, even-numbered homes can water on Saturdays, and odd-numbered homes can water on Sundays. And remember, watering is prohibited between the hours of 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information on how to conserve water at home, visit the City of Turlock's website at www.cityofturlock.org.
It's November 8th, 2016, and that means it's Election Day. We're in downtown Turlock at Hauk's Grill, where Stanislaus State is hosting a viewing party. Now let's go talk to some voters and see what they have to say about the presidential race between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Can you tell me who you're out here supporting tonight in the presidential election?
Tonight I'm out here supporting Hillary Clinton.
Tonight I'm supporting Donald Trump.
Who are you out here supporting tonight?
Gary Johnson.
I voted for Secretary Clinton.
And have you supported Secretary Clinton throughout her whole campaign?
No, I actually campaigned on behalf of Senator Sanders.
Not the most popular choice among your peers, as we've seen here tonight. What made you vote for Donald today?
Initially I wasn't thinking about it because of the way that the media portrayed him so poorly. But then after really researching into the causes that he supports and just getting to know him more as a person rather than what the media wants people to believe, I realized that he is somebody who has created a lot of jobs in the past and has done more good than people think.
A lot of people kind of have a negative view of voting for a third party. What was your thought process going into it?
To me, it doesn't matter who you vote for as long as you believe in why you vote for them. And of course, the third party's never been seen as someone that's important enough to get into that position, but they're there for a reason and it's an option that everybody should be able to take. You shouldn't listen to what other people try to influence you, whether you're Democrat or Republican. You should be able to vote for who you believe is the strongest candidate.
So how does it feel for you to see the students and people of Turlock out tonight participating in the civic process?
You know, I love this. Stanislaus State students are down here. It doesn't matter who they're voting for. They're down here engaged. They're watching the results. You talk to them about the Electoral College. They know exactly what's going on. They're tracking race by race. They're having a good time, and they're down here in downtown Turlock because this is something that's somewhat of a pride for us here in downtown, and I love to share it with the college, and so I love that they're down here enjoying it.
And as a college student, what were some of the issues of this election that stood out the most to you?
Well, certainly a lot of my peers would say the marijuana issue, but there's much more than that. You know, you have the dignity of whether or not we're going to allow people to be put to death in the state. Furthermore than that, Senator Sanders was supporting Prop 61.
Prop 55. That was just cutting public education, I believe, for many schools, and that's not okay, in my opinion. I know as a college student, it's really hard to pay for college.
Proposition 62, which if you voted yes on, would repeal the death penalty and then would instead make those prisoners who would be sentenced to death row rather to be sentenced to life in prison. I've always opposed the death penalty, and so being able to actually vote, this was my first election voting in, and so being able to vote on something that I'm so passionate about and care so much about was really cool for me.
Any broader issues that kind of encompass the entire 209 that you think are important that people voted on today?
Absolutely. I think you actually saw a huge influx of outside money being spent here in the area, whether it's a congressional race or the assembly race. And so I'm really curious to see how that plays, whether voters are going to be smart enough to decipher local candidates and local issues, or whether they are going to go with money from Sacramento and Washington, D.C. and outside forces. So it's just interesting. As a political scientist, I find it intriguing. I'm not going to say whether it's right or wrong. I have those private opinions, but that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Well, there's still plenty of time before this election's decided, so I'm going to go ahead and let these voters enjoy their viewing party. Soon, we'll know who the 45th President of the United States is.
Santa's Magical Workshop and Observatory is going on now through December 24th at Vintage Faire Mall. In partnership with HGTV, our sets will once again transform the traditional Santa visit into an interactive journey. Capture photos with family and friends. Scan yourself at the Naughty or Nice-O-meter. Also, enter to win a $10,000 holiday sweepstakes. Make your reservations today at SantaHQ.com. Vintage Faire Mall. Great stores every day.
All right, well, that's done for. Don't forget to check out this episode and all episodes again, Studio209.tv, and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe exclusively at the Turlock Journal YouTube channel. Next week, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is. You're going to have to tune in to find out. So for everybody here at Studio 209, I'm Eddie Ruiz. We'll see you next time.